What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. And in today's video, yes, we are covering that city right there, Dallas, Georgia. We're going to talk pros and cons. I'm going to show you downtown Dallas. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's go. All right, guys, if this is your first time here on the channel, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Raymond, and I am a real estate broker and realtor here in Metro Atlanta, and I work with buyers and sellers that are looking to relocate to the area. So if you're thinking about relocating to Metro Atlanta and you're thinking about buying a property, or if you're already here in Metro Atlanta and you want to sell your current home and purchase another one, feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information is on the screen and can always be found in the video description below. And if you are a returning viewer and or subscriber to the channel, thank you so much for coming back and checking out the new video. Be sure, if you are returning but just have not subscribed, be sure you've hit the subscribe button to be notified when I post new videos so you can stay up to date. All right, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. And also hit the like button if you get value from today's video. So without further ado, let's jump into the city of Dallas, Georgia. All right, so just like I do in all my videos, let me tell you where Dallas, Georgia is located. So Dallas, Georgia is located 32.4 miles northwest of downtown Atlanta. Takes you about 45 minutes without traffic, about an hour with traffic. All right, so also fun fact about Dallas, Georgia, it is the county seat, meaning the headquarters for Paulding County, Georgia. So the courthouse and all of the Paulding County government buildings are actually in downtown Dallas. So if you are thinking about Paulding County and you want access to city government, then you want to consider living in Dallas. So now let's talk about the meat and potatoes of Dallas, Georgia. Population in Dallas, Georgia comes in at 15,189 residents. The median age of residents in Dallas, Georgia is 33 years old. The household income for the city of Dallas comes in at $52,963. The rent to ownership ratio is as follows. 46.7% of the residents in Dallas, Georgia are actually homeowners, and 53.3% of the residents in Dallas are actual renters. Now, the median home listing price in Dallas, Georgia comes in at $379,000 according to Realtor.com. Now, why do I tell you the median home listing price? The reason I tell you that is so that you can understand what the homes are going to be listed for, the median price that the homes are listed for, okay? Now, the median sold price in Dallas comes in at about $369. So there is a buffer between those two numbers, but I just like for you to know kind of the median, not average, the median listing price, so you can understand where the homes will be listed at. Now, whether or not they sell for their list price depends on the specific house and the list price to sell price ratio at that time. All right, but that's the most important stat in my opinion. As a person coming in that's looking to potentially move into the area, you need to know what is the median home listing price. All right, a little bit more information about the city of Dallas. The public school system for the city of Dallas will be Paulding County Public School District. And as far as the hospital access, Dallas, Georgia has close proximity to Wellstar Paulding Medical Center, which is located in the city of Hiram, which is right next door, about 9 minutes drive from downtown Dallas. So if hospital access is important to you, there is a major general hospital that is within close proximity to Dallas, Georgia. Now, the nearest interstate to Dallas, Georgia gets a little different. Dallas, Georgia is not located right off the highway, which we'll talk about in the pros and cons section. But it takes you about 30 to 35 minutes to get to Interstate 20 living in Dallas, Georgia. And now finally, for all of my frequent flyers, Dallas, Georgia is located 38.3 miles from Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, which comes in at about 54 minutes without traffic. All right, so now let's go ahead and take you into downtown Dallas, show you around. When I went down to downtown Dallas at this time, on this particular day, it was raining, but still you get to see the layout and what the offerings are in downtown Dallas. It's a small one street strip of shopping stuff, very, very small, all right, very, very small. But if you're not If you're looking for an alternative to larger cities, congestion and things like that, you definitely want to stay tuned. And we're going to talk about the pros and cons of living in Dallas when we come back from the tour. So let's go to downtown Dallas.
One day, I believe in the future. I believe in the past. I believe what you truly desire, you can bring to pass. All you need is a focus and a story to hold, and the faith that you can achieve what's inside your soul. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say, either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say, either way, we're gonna get better. Know that you can make it. Hold it tight, cause they will try to take it. Keep it close, cause they will try to shake it. But whatever you do, don't let them break it. Cause each moment's just a new chance to take into your own hands and shape the life you see inside your dreams. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday we'll make it. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get better. In your heart there lives a dream for your soul to master. From the moment that you breathe, get to chasing after. Yeah. All that you want, all that you ever dreamed. You can make anything of this life. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Someday we only try. No matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Other days, no matter what people say. No matter what they say, we gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Other days, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get better. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get better. Honestly, I might catch a flight tonight, just in time to pick you up and see the sunrise. Days with you are my getaway, peace of mind on a rainy day. You know how to show up right on time, never late. You're everything I want, don't play. You're everything I need, don't change the way you feel. And baby, I'ma keep it real. If they gave me everything, I would give it all away for you. With you, I know I'll be okay. Girl, there ain't nothing I wouldn't do. You leave and it hurts so bad, even when I know that you're coming right back. It's like I need to be right where you're at. Only thing on my mind, and we both know that. If you need me, then I'm on my way. If we're together, then I'll be okay. Just know that I'm here to stay. With you I know I'll be okay. Girl, there ain't nothing I wouldn't do. I was done growing up, had enough of chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. I won't pretend I ever found my way. I've made my healthy share of fair mistakes, still learning the give and the take. But I'm seeing everything through brand new eyes, taking in the world through different light. Thought I wasted all my life, but I think I changed my mind. I was done growing up, had enough of chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. I won't profess I've got it figured out. I know I'm only getting started now, still learning the ups and the downs. But I'm seeing everything through brand new eyes, taking in the world through different light. Thought I wasted all my life, but I think I changed my mind. I was done growing up, had enough of chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. Chasing down the sun, but suddenly I can see everything evergreen. Open my mind up to something higher, to something brighter,
All right, guys, so you saw downtown Dallas. You see what I mean by small, right? Very small, but tranquil. And it's the alternative to the bigger hustle and bustle. All right, so if that's if you're okay with what you saw, then you're gonna love living in Dallas, Georgia, when it comes to the proximity to downtown. Now, everybody that moves to an area do not go to their downtown area, right? Like where you live now, how often do you go downtown? Which would be a way to, decide if what you saw was good or bad. Look at your current lifestyle and see how often do you go into your downtown or your city center where you're living now. All right. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the pros and cons of living in Dallas, Georgia. Let's do it. The first pro on my list is going to be that Dallas, Georgia is known for its affordability, being one of the most affordable cities in the northwest corridor of Metro Atlanta. From its large home sites, so you get a lot of acreage, and the low cost per square foot makes Dallas, Georgia definitely a city to consider if you are on a budget and you're trying to get the most for your money. All right. But you have to be okay with the commute and getting into those larger entertainment venues of, say, 45 minutes to an hour away. All right. So that's the trade-off for that affordability. You have to just be okay to commute to those higher scale or more lavish entertainment options. All right. Now let's go ahead and talk about pro number 2. The second pro on the list for living in Dallas, Georgia is going to be the slower pace of life, right? So Dallas, Georgia is one of those cities. It is truly an alternative for or to the hustle and bustle and congestion. So if that is what you're looking for, a slower pace of life, then Dallas, Georgia should definitely be in consideration. Now, there are portions of Dallas, Georgia that is a little bit more congested and dense than others. So if a slower pace of life is what you're looking for, you're going to want to look on the more rural side of Dallas, Georgia, because Dallas is becoming more of a chameleon, in my opinion, which is the two different sides, okay? Similar to McDonough, where you can live in an area where you see nothing but trees and hear nothing but birds and nature. And then there are other areas where it is a little bit more congested. But overall, if you're looking for a slower pace of life, Dallas, Georgia should be on your list. Now let's move on to pro number 3. And pro number 3 is going to be pretty simple. Dallas, Georgia gives you some close proximity to larger suburbs that allow you to live a happy lifestyle when it comes to the commercial aspect, right? The retail aspect, the shopping aspect, and the entertainment aspect. So you will find yourself probably driving into Hiram, maybe Marietta, maybe Kennesaw quite often, okay, living in Dallas. But it gives you that proximity to where if you don't want to go into Atlanta, then you're good to go because there are suburbs that are sufficient to carry your normal day-to-day lifestyle living in Dallas, Georgia. Now, Dallas, Georgia also has, its own grocery store complex and shopping areas for smaller, regular, routine living. But if you're looking for more niche options or more high density shopping options, then likely you're going to have to go into those other suburbs to find those. But yeah. All right. So that's our final pro on the list. Let's talk about the cons of living in Dallas, Georgia. The first con on my list, I think if anybody is familiar with Dallas or the region, you would agree with me when I tell you that this is the number one con of living there, which is the fact that Dallas, Georgia does not have direct interstate access. That is something that makes it less superior than its counterparts like Powder Springs, which puts you a little bit closer down there to the interstate. But driving to the interstate in Dallas is going to take you about a half an hour just to hit the interstate, okay? So what does that mean? If you are going to be commuting daily into especially like say Atlanta or any other areas that's not within say 10 minutes from Dallas or 15 minutes, it's going to be a task for you. All right. So just kind of keep that in mind and put that on your list, right? That I will be okay with driving 30 minutes to the interstate. Okay. But if you don't have to go to work, like drive to work or you're retired, perfect. Proximity to interstate is not really an issue because, you may hit the interstate maybe once a week or maybe once every other week or something, right? Then you're okay. You're perfectly okay. Okay. Now let's go ahead and move on to con number 2. And con number 2 is similar to other areas that I've covered on my channel, like Locust Grove, which is some areas can feel super rural. All right. all of Dallas, Georgia is not urbanized, okay? It's not as urban in some areas than it is in others. So you want to pay extra attention if you want more proximity to shopping and things like that. You're going to want to live closer towards the 278 area, Highway 278, which is near Hiram. Okay, that's going to put you on the main artery to explore some of those things, or the area that's closest to Marietta. All right, so just going to keep that in mind, that not all of Dallas is the same when it comes to the feel of the zoning. Okay, some can feel more rural, more agricultural, and then others can feel more residential with a hybrid of retail or commercial. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much my top pros and cons of living in Dallas, Georgia. As I always say, allow this video to be a link in your chain, a stepping stone to your research of getting to know Dallas, Georgia, and what it feels like to live in Dallas, Georgia. Do not allow this video to say yay or nay, right? You have to be the decision and the deciding factor to that. And of course, come to Dallas, Georgia, put your feet on the ground and see it for yourself. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you're thinking about moving to Dallas, Georgia, and you want more information about living in Dallas, Georgia, as it relates to real estate value proposition, being able to see some home tours in the area, you definitely want to hit that subscribe button, and also hit the like button if you got value from today's video. All right. So as I always say, thank you so much for hanging out with me and sharing your time with me. I do not take it for granted. And if this is your first time on my video, definitely go to the channel and click on playlists. Over 30 suburbs that I've covered in Metro Atlanta. So if Dallas is not the only one you're interested in, definitely go and check out that playlist and learn about more cities in Metro Atlanta before you make your move here. Also, if you're thinking about moving here and relocating, or if you're already here and you want to sell your current home, feel free to reach out to me. I work with clients all over the United States and the world, actually. I have clients in London, all over the place. So feel free to reach out to me, okay? I am just the same on video as I am in person, so do not hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.